They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pass complete to Wiley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Pacheco finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the second. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Taken in by Likely. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Oh, giving it to the wide receiver on 3rd and short. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. They're going for this. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on defense.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he... there. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. He juked him, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Mahomes now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Give him 13 yards there at a Kansas City first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Down the sideline he goes. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
Well, they're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane. And
I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs look. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Mahomes going to throw. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Eckler is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than...
That's caught at the 25. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and a couple.
Yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Hey, taller.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now here's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Now Daniels. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
This is taken around the 12. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now Mahomes. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They go play fake. Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. And it's caught. And so close. He gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Daniels looking to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
A final shot before break. Daniels. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Here's Rodriguez, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here, because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Play action, now it's Daniels. Short throw here to the tight end Bates. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down.
18,
To throw is Daniels. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best.
That one out wide and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
25 yards there on the catch and run. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 11 more on that one and another first down. Again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Now Gray. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Mahomes to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on 3rd down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie, and then the film cuts out before the big ending.
Butker's kick here is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way.
Xavier Worthy. Now he's free at the 35. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw on this first play. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14 at the 26-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now it's Herbert. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's into the end zone. Noah Gray, touchdown Chiefs. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Chiefs 14, Chargers nothing. Harrison Butker at the kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. On first down, Herbert. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going into bounds.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Mike Dana shuts that one down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll give it to Dobbins. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here, just shy of the 20.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Set to go now.
Yeah, he's blitzing for sure. Watch.
On play action, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And they are not going to catch up to him. The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers.
Always starting off with the ball.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set. And off we go here on EA Sports. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Mahomes to throw it on fourth down. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And he's in! Xavier Worthy! Touchdown, Kansas City. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. They'll go again here with Irving. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They go play action with Mayfield. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Here's a run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game. And You find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes Worthy to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They put Kelsey in motion. First down throw, Mahomes, and taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. That is hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Here's Pacheco. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That one taken in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. They send Godwin in motion. On first and 10, here's Baker. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. To the goal line and in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes Worthy to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. That's the safety, Jordan Whitehead. On first down is Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Here's Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. To throw is Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. All right, Coach, second half drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On the handoff, it's Irving. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. On play action, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They put Kelsey in motion. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. Down inside the 10. 1st and goal. As he's taken down at the 2-yard line. They'll run with Pacheco. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A give. This is Irving. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Right back to Irving. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
Now Mayfield. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. 11 yards on the pass there. And the Chiefs have a first down. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tampa. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick six, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick six, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Down on 2nd and long. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they...
That ball intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Here's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They motion a receiver right. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender in the pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already gotten me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
There's Evans. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This is caught. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now a first throw here in overtime. This one intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize and they jump it, and now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Now, Mahomes. The throw on the run is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. A run. It's Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Play action here. Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. On the ground, it's the tight end. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Mahomes back. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters. Able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.